Hello, Cobrats, and welcome back to Let's Play Twilight Princess HD. I'm a little bit ahead of the music because it's kind of slower in this. I'm TryclydeTamer. Last time we went through the Sacred Grove again, struck our Master Sword again, and opened up the Temple of Time kind of again. And we also snuck in a little bit of side questing. This episode we go beyond what we know, past any crazy stained glass windows, and see the more dungeony side of things. Here we are. Let's see what things are like here. I see one statue, not a second one. I don't think that'll be a thing. Maybe the small statues will help me. I don't see how things could be like that. A big old bell-shaped thing. One of the fire stokers, whatever they're called. Yeah, just do some surveying. Some pots, some pans, some midnight appearances. Link! Don't you think there's something odd about that statue? In the grove and in the temple entry, there were always matching ones on each side, but there's only one here. Yeah? Why don't you use your senses and take a look around? Alright, sounds like fun to me. Go wolfy-tastic. Pixie dog, haven't called you that in a while. And seems to be a ghost statue. Suddenly, ploof away. I knew it! There was one more here originally. We need to find the other statue in this temple that matches this one. Or that one, whatever. Let's, you cannot grab pots as a wolf. You can grab smaller things, but this is too big of a pot thing to grab. So let's go ahead and place things down. See what it's all about. About rising platforms. And you also can't grab stone statues. See, everything's just a minor inconvenience to us. It's weird how that was our entryway, but this is where we must go. This is kind of an odd temple, as we'll come to find out. We've got some wingy statues here. And a wingy someone right there that I'm not ready to endure the pain of talking to right now, because I will be speaking for them as a representative of the Uka tribe. Let's wait for this chest to appear after lighting the lanterns, as we wish to light them, because there's something helpful in here. Helpful thing, small key, big old keyhole in the key itself, all gear-shaped. Gear, head, everything. So let's go to Uku. Not so fast! At last, this is it. This is where I've been trying to get to. The ancient technology of our people sleeps in this place. I sound more like Yoda now for some reason. We searched all over, and now we're so close, I can smell it. Once we find the thing, we can go home at last. Oh, gracious, yes. Young man. We're so close, so please help us find what we're looking for. And we reunited with Uku. All the same stuff in the item description, but she was like talking differently. Yeah. Here's the spidery door we must unlock. I don't think there's going to be too many spiders in this place. Oh man, we're starting to see spiders in this place. Let's just bash you, jump attack you, have a little bit of fun with you. I don't need your heart, but I want your pot. Your small pot. Just why not? Yeah. It's kind of weird. Pressure plates, and kind of reminds you of Ocarina of Time, where you even use normal pots and pans to do things with. But it's kind of reasoning with everything, how you must do this. Actually, is there a chest for me to grab? Yeah, there is, because we put the pressure plate down to open things all around. The gates that I don't even know if I saw. Oh man, I do need all those arrows, and it actually doesn't bring me up to full. I'm still 11 away from that. But yeah, let's go all this way we can. Ooh, 11. That's in Stranger Things Season 2, or Stranger Things 2. It's happening, I believe, on the same day as Mario Odyssey. I thought it was Halloween, but it's a Friday, it's gonna make sense. Which, I believe, yeah, that'll be the tomorrow from this episode if things still go accordingly. So next episode will be the big day, hopefully, yeah. Lizalfos, we destroy the thing with the arrow, yeah. I was trying for a jump attack, but Helm Splitters to encompass multiple enemies is cool enough as well. We're gonna charge up a jump strike when there's only one dude. Let's see if I can get this heart before it disappears. Well, it wasn't starting to phase, so I wasn't really too concerned with it. Hello, Keys. I shall call this one Keenan and Kel. I was spelling the first one back in the Shadow Beast fight. That was a weird way to kill those guys. That's K-A-E-L for some reason. Or Kale, K-A-L-E, like the vegetable. And you are Corgi. Yeah, I don't know why I'm calling you Corgi, just with K and ending with a Y instead of an I. I don't know why I do things like this, but I do know why I open chests, to get the spoils within the chest and not spoil yourselves. To make our lives easier, we're gonna go deal with a dude, a stony dude being an Armos. I don't think it's an Armos Knight, it's a normal Armos. If no mistakes are being made. If mistakes are being made, it'll pop up on screen with that red text. I'm gonna add red text regardless just to make a joke about myself. Here's where I like to do not a full-on backslash, just like kind of a jump and slice ball mid-air. Keep things all cool. Yeah, keep that explosion on screen. Oh, hello. Things were happening all at once. Destroy at least the Armos, because of course this Keys, I guess Corgi, because I didn't kill him. Didn't kill the Corgi. Why would you want to kill any sort of Corgi though? Probably when they're getting in your way with their rabid fangs and your kiss tongue. No, I already called a different one Gene Simmons. Yeah, why am I like naming different enemies, especially Keys? I mean, yeah, there's Bulbo that I named Toby, and Greg and Gregory, the goats. I'm just creating my own lore. So just take these statues, place them on the plates. I could use pots as well, but I want to keep things authentic. I guess that must be the word of this recording session, even though I'm not doing it all in one session. I do episode, sort of render the episode, not actually edit the episode, just render it into a file, because that's how Elgato does things. And also the commentary, editing and stuff. So here we are into a center room. We got some baby Gomas. The other spider was a young Goma. I hope none of these guys become adult Gomas, because that wouldn't be favorable. Alright, just getting a survey of things. There's a Beamos over there. I don't know if we're going to get it to activate. So I'm just going to activate this Lizalfos so I can stab you in wherever I stab you. Probably the deactivated. Haha. There's Poe over there, but it's behind a gate, and there's nothing we can do about it right now, so I'm just gonna enjoy this room in stride when we're not getting hit by enemies. We'll see if I can make a daring escape. Go up the staircase a little bit, activate Spinner so I can see how things are. Our guy's falling down to their doom. Oh, I thought someone was, but it was just whatchamacallit, crack on the wall, and that Beamos is still alive down there. A locked door, a thing in the center. We don't have a key quite yet. Yeah, I do want to go over here, even though I can make my way back up here. Because, as we'll come to find out, that's actually a thing we can bring down to the world. I'll just put you with me, because why not? Log of that. Push this thing forward, see if it brings us down. It should bring us down if it's moving. Yeah, don't have to worry about so many stages of life around here. Just as long as you can make your way to the statue and get away in due time. I'll come to you guys later on, see if you are going to work with me in the future. I will never will with them, or whatever the thing the British say. It sounds like they're saying work with them, but also like will with them. I am willing to work with them. Oh man, why is this being a minor inconvenience to me? Here, how about this? I'll toss the statue. Be cool if it lands on a thing. No, not quite. I'm just getting hit by these blade traps. Go the same way. Watch out for the one right there. Side swipe my way away. Then I'm going to grab you. Wait for you. Wait for the stop and go station. Keep in the inner ring, because that one's moving faster and you can dodge out of the way a bit. Just gotta keep concerned with it. Let's try for a little bit of something. Place that there. Grab this guy, and I want to be cool. I'm going to do things like this, so I can place you down, so I can get a head start. Kind of need a drink because my voice is getting scratchy. Yep, propel ourselves upward without really jumping or anything. Just getting up this way, save a little bit of time of climbing. What? Is it mini-boss time already? What, is our mini-boss just going to be 2 Armos, or are there guys right here? That reminds me of a Mario 64 style room, like there'll be a toad right here and you go up these stairs, and let's jump into the painting to go to Womp's Fortress, woo. Yeah. Hat in Time is out officially, even though I kind of played the beta or alpha, whatever it was, a couple years ago. Ian helped me out with that. It's pretty cool of him. But I haven't actually played much else, because, well, the game is now fully completed, and I haven't bothered to get a hold of it, even though it's still a possibility with the thing Ian had on his account. I just need to figure things out, hopefully. I don't know. If it's a problem, I will... If I need to, I will buy the game, no big deal. Preferably if it's on sale and I know I'm actually fully willing to play it. I do have, like, plenty of games on my Steam, like Toy, which is a cool game in the style of Mario and stuff. but I've only really played a couple levels of it. It's fun, don't get me wrong, but other things have been getting in the way, I guess. Is there a chest up there that I didn't bother to get? Yeah, there is. Not like this is our only time coming to this room, though. But this chest is nicely important because we are ready to take the L and move on with our life. Alright, surveying around. Here's the chest that we are opening. What's inside for us? What's in store? What's in Blide? Are you a 4 out of 10? 2 out of 5? Doesn't add up too well. I mean, it reduces pretty well. Yeah, we'll keep this room in mind, because we did kind of see pressure plates and stuff, but couldn't really do much about those statues. We could toss one, but there was another switch that we can't do much with, so we'll have to think about that on our own time and deal with them accordingly. Am I making sense? I sure hope I am, because I keep on getting hit by enemies like I don't give a dang care and moving along. This room's pretty fun, because we're suddenly going to take a break and play The Sims. Am I ready to strike that? I'm just going to go ahead and take care of the BMOS first before he even activates. I know he looks so fanciful in the way the past is. It's kind of like later on Zelda games, so I guess you can consider it to be like this temple of time and the greatness, glory of latter day saintage. I don't know. Let's just see if we can find me some hearts right there and some arrows right there. I want to get as far as I can because, yeah, the walls are sliding around. Let's strike the red. Green means go. Red means you're coming up to a stoppage blockage. Well, actually, red does mean stop, but if it turns red and you're in the middle of the intersection, don't stop. Just keep on going. Not to say that I know from experience because I don't really drive too much. That's kind of bad that I need to get better at driving. I mean, it's not bad that I need to get better. It's just bad that I don't drive very much. Anyway, digression. We are opening up a chest. It's flashing, and you know what that means. It means compass. With your compassion of the compass, the moral compass. Speaking of which, I'm recording this on October 22nd. Tonight is The Walking Dead. I wonder who the new moral compass of the show is, now that certain ones are no longer there. Don't want to spoil too much, even though people might know or might not care. I'm not going to say names, though. Let's slash you and do things like that and hit you from behind. Even though I just love doing helm splitters because of all the cool movements that Link's making. I wanted to do a victory pose, but there's still evil afoot that I want to take care of. Oh man, I was thinking I was going to fully charge a spin attack, but it wasn't happening. I think we're going to see Dinalfos soon. I was like, where are the Dinalfos? Actually, I think they're lying beyond where we are, because the enemy music is still playing. But it's going to cut back to the cool tempo music. It's kind of elevated music, if you ask me. Kind of also reminds me of Paper Mario 1000-Year Door. This place kind of does in general. Probably even just the 1000-Year Door room itself. Surprised I took down those guys so easily with just a jump strike. I mean, yeah, I could do a mortal draw. Actually, the more armored Dinalfos kind of blocks your mortal draw, of course, because he has armor. And you can also attack as a wolf and bite their necks and everything, and it's all violent with the violins. Moving things around, you can't really go through the electric gates, even though Link was trying to there. Wasn't really wanting that to happen. Yeah, let's go ahead and change into a wolf here, see if I can do a little something. I thought he was starting to lunge at me, and I thought he was hitting me, so where I couldn't hit him. Wait for it, and oh, he's dodging. Wait for you to swing your halberd. Okay, he was trying to use tail swipe on me. Dragon tail. He could probably be a dragon steel type. That would be kind of crazy for a normal Pokemon. Are you gonna do anything? Not, of course, a normal type. Haha, let's do that. I was thinking about doing the force field attack, but just getting ready to do the thing. Let's just go ahead and finish things off the force field attack right there. Could have done that in the first place, but I don't know. I just like being stylish. Transformation time. Let's see if I can reach the thing. Probably just barely going over the thing, so yeah. Let's just do it like so. I mean like so. I mean like so. There we go. Third time's the charm, even though it's technically the fourth time. Along with all the other times we hit it as well. So like fifth or sixth times. I mean, yeah, I hit it quite a few times, but that's how you get through the room. I remember my cousin and I actually having trouble in this temple of all temples. I mean, yeah, I think we did have trouble in Lakebed Temple because that kind of stands out in our mind, or at least my mind. Haven't really talked to him for a while. I mean, he lives not too far away in the Indianapolis area, so we could reminisce, I guess. He played Ocarina of Time before me. He was like, what's going on? He's like, it's nighttime, and you play an Ocarina, and those creepy skeleton dudes appear. I was like, what? You mean the skeleton dogs? He's like, well, there's not really skeleton dogs, just skeleton children, the skeleton children. I don't know. There's a bunch of dudes in here. I'm just gonna go past you guys and deal with you later on, as if you're a problem to me at this point in my life. I mean, yeah, there is actually a chest level up here. We briefly heard a lantern thing because there is a Poe up there, but we'll get to it eventually. Here we are at a big old Libra scale puzzle. Let's tip the scales. Let's toss that heavy thing over there, so I guess one of these is equal to 1 link, maybe. So let's see. Toss that there. Is it going to balance things? Of course not, because there's one over here plus me weighing things down. So let's toss the 2 guys there to bring me up. That's how things are. How do I want to get around this room? Yeah, I'm already at a higher point. Is it going to bring me down, or is there another statue? You know what? I'm just going to come back to this room later on. I could actually take care of it at this point, but I just need to bring another statue. But I'm already at this point, so we'll do things. You can kind of get items out of order in this place. Specifically the boss key before the actual dungeon item. And the dungeon item is a pretty big gimmick here. No chests appearing. So, yeah. We're going to actually be backtracking through all this as well, which is part of the gimmick. We'll see how exactly the gimmick ties together once we get around to it. A couple Dinophos. Is one of you dying? No, you're just both laying right there. Is that a Dinophos or a Lizalfos? I just slice you down. It's usually the Lizalfos that are all armored up like that, well, with the skulls and stuff. Dinophos are the ones that I'm fighting right now. Text from my mother, and what am I doing? I'm trying to think. The Dinophos have the armor with the shields and everything, because I was doing the whole, what if it's a dragon steel type of deal? Kind of like Dialga. I do want a Sinnoh remake. Oh man, I'm being pretty weird with this room, but I was thinking I do need to not get the key right now. Okay, what I'm trying to say is there's a key over in that chest there, but I'm already over here, so let's get the force field out of the way at least. Watch out for the roly-poly pins. Ouch. It's like the enemies in Shifting Sandland, the pyramid. Get out there! I'm so apprehensive about being cleaved, even though it just does a small bit of damage to you. A small loan of a small key. See, it's in a bigger chest now. What is the reasoning for the inconsistencies? Probably because it's of past times where in the past the bigger chests held the small keys. I don't know. But here we are. We don't want to grab the statue from back there because it just makes the force field come back around. I'm trying to think. There's some Armos here, so I guess I'll take care of these guys first. I was thinking about like staying away from the baby Gomas because I do want to use a pot, but there's a pot up there that I can easily use. Or did I just shatter one? No, that one didn't shatter, that I was messing around with and falling into. Falling in love with you, the pot. I fall in love with pot all the time. I'm talking about Link picking up the green from his pot. Green as in money, not from dealing anything. Just making people unhappy, maybe his parents. But we don't really see too many parental units around. Oh, look at that! A chest is appearing, so I guess that's cool. But we do have another Armo, so let's see if we can swivel around you. Okay, hit a jump attack from your side region. It's usually best to go around the shield. It's kind of weird in the hero mode because Link is right-handed and those guys have the shield in a different location, and it's kind of odd to deal with, but I don't think it's quite as bad in this version. So that thing's open just from killing the Armos, so we don't really need to place anything down. But yeah, 50 rupees to grab right there. It's purple, it's great. I don't even want to put a pot down now anymore. There's plenty of things that could be useful. But yeah, you do need a small key from the chest way back yonder, and that's how we get through. Just right at 19 minutes now. I don't think I've made any edits, just whatever I was doing for the intro synchronization. Yeah, getting into the entryway to the Temple of Time before the dungeon officially started. Anyway, entering this room, the doors barring up. Always seem to say anyway when something important is about to happen. Because as we find out, that almost looks like an important statue right there, and an important statue man kneeling before it, even though it's not really kneeling, he's just pledging his sword to the Statue of Greatness. Who are you? Why, I am a Darknut! A rather difficult mini-boss. But I'm the first one, so I'm kinda here to teach you how to fight Darknuts as an entry-level thing. So here we go, with the same music as it was when fighting Darkhammer and Dangoro. But yeah, this is a Darknut. I'm surprised I'm not taking damage yet. I could. Do I want to use my Great Fairy Tears here? I mean, yeah, it's the same thing. It would make me all orange-like. You know what? I'll try to land a hit before too much happens. Yeah, your armor's being all crazy, so usually you want to start with the helm splitter. So I'll do that and get rid of his helm, huh? It's pretty fitted to a Darknut. Not like I needed to recover very much, but I'm just doing this to show things. See? I'm sliding things all around. Let's try for another helm splitter, like so I can stab you in the back. Let's see if we can get to phase 2 before long. Bash you like so. He's trying to bash me. Oh, they're gonna do damage. Swing the sword again. Gonna lead to my demise. No. Kinda seems like I'm not really shielding too well, but my shield is just out and it's being low enough for me. Are you to the point? Yeah, you are to the point. Second phase, he throws his sword at you, but in this cutscene for now, Link's gonna dodge out of that. And so he goes to a different weapon, a rapier, or whatever. Well, rapier is usually smaller than that. Rapier, if you want to be all French with it. Rapier, maybe, because there's no E at the end, so you don't really say the R. And that usually should do damage to you. Am I still under the effects of things? I haven't taken damage, of course. It would be showing that I've taken damage unless I got a heart from something. I don't know. Let's try an arrow to your head, or maybe not. How about a bomb arrow to your head? Let's see what that'll do. It usually gets rid of the armor better on the first bit of things because he's a lot faster around this time. Yeah. Usually the way you want to do things is keep on slashing him, then see if you can do a little bit of blockage, so you can try to jump attack, and he's gonna lose his guard, and there we go. Only a couple hits is what was needed. Yeah, a bit more difficult than the Dark Hammer. You think that the hammer would defeat the nut, but the nut seems to conquer the hammer. Much like I've conquered the nut. It's like a type effect in this chart. I'm like really super effective on the hammer, but only a little super effective, maybe even normally effective on the nut. Why am I being weird with my comparisons? I don't know. What I do know is that it's time to retrieve our dungeon item once that gate thing disappears. Dominion Rod is the item we got. I didn't really read the rest of the text because I was trying to see with the things. So yeah, a statue brought to life with this thing will move like its master. This is a fun item to use. Oh, I like having it on R, so I'll do it like that. So I guess I'll just put you there. Bomb arrows. So yes, we get to this point and we have to make it go all the way back to the entry room of the interior dungeon. Like, not the very entry where it's all Ocarina of Time-tastic. It's the entry room where the second statue is needed. And this is the statue we need. Meet Dom. He's coming to life. He's going to do my every bidding. I'm just going to roll along with him. Yeah. It's kind of strategic if you want to keep your distance to go far away like that, or if you want to be close, you can be up against him. And that's what these bell-like things are for making things do that. And I'm pretty sure that's the light symbol because the Temple of Time is usually associated with the Prelude of Light because that's how you get there. And we also did that as a Howling Stone song too. Leaving this place. Let's see if Dom appears back. Wow, we're only at 23 minutes. I thought it was going to take longer to fight the Darknut, but here we are. Well, here we are again. It's always such a pleasure. Remember when you tried to move Dom around? Oh man, that thing's in the way. How would we get it out of the way? Probably by destroying it. I thought we were closer than we were. That's because Dom is just so dang big. We actually don't want Dom on top of the pressure plate because we want to get any other thing. We can also activate the smaller stone statues that we've been seeing. It'd be fun to take pots the way they are, but that's not how things be at this point. Let's go ahead and do you there. Pull out my claw shot. Hello, Armos. I'll leave you there to have fun with your life. And Dom is being pushed up. You'd think it would take a little bit less time with the elevation and his weight and everything. Oh man, this is kind of a problem. Let's see, yeah. Here's the thing about keeping your distance. I think you can also do the first person walking with ZL as well to make things a little bit easier on you. Back to this room. Yep. There are plenty more chests to get, but now that we have Dom, we are able to clean Temple. Let's wait for the spinny thing to come back around so we can Kasmashy. I like doing the Kasmashies with the shockwave that comes down. Did I already destroy the one that would be right here? I guess I did. You can't really destroy that pendulum though, unfortunately. Unfortunately. And I'm kind of in front of him, so if I were to try to hit things around, he would probably do damage to me, so just kind of face him that way. Haha. Get your blade traps all stuck like, yeah, with my shockwave, taking things down without needing to do extra hits. Yeah, yeah, we do want to get Dom right there, because you can't really bring him through doors, because he's too big for doors. So now let's possess this statue. Are you gonna come with me? I shall call you Sammy statue. Place it down there, so Dom will be going up. Wow, it's surprisingly easy to say Dom instead of the big statue, the statute man, the statute of the statue man. I don't know. Put him in the bell-shaped thing. I still don't really remember what the fire stoking thing is called, but it was already on screen. And I think I was like roasting myself earlier or whatever. The red dot on the mini map doesn't mean you've been there before. Well, I mean, yeah, we've been through pretty much all these places before, but that means that's where Dom is going to appear. Yeah, he's moving along as a dot right now. See the Poe over there? Yeah, there's claw shot targets. I'm trying to be strategic. I want to get to a point where I can tip the scales. Oh man. I mean, yeah, we're right here, so let's see if we can go ahead and bring Dom over here. It's kind of a weird location, so let's try a little something like that, so I can do things. There are more statues up against the wall for me to grab as well. Or crap. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. I'm thinking I'm gonna have to jump down and possess the statues that are right there against that thing. So yeah, I was thinking about editing things around. I mean, yeah, these Goma variants are getting in my way, but it's not much of a concern right now. So let's try for bringing you guys down. You don't really need all these, just enough to offset the weight between you and Dom, or whatever you decide to name your statue friend. Ooh, there's lore. Are these sages and stuff? Didn't really name them by stuff like the sages we saw that executed Ganondorf, and the water one was annihilated by Ganondorf's Warlock Punch, you know? Pentagon Punch, or whatever. Let's see what we can do. Yeah. I want to get it just right so that I can be up on the higher one, so I can claw shot over there. So I'm going to try for that a little bit, with a little bit of trial and error with these things. Am I high enough? I guess Dom's weight is good to do the balancing, so makes things a little bit easier. But yeah, we could have been here sooner with our spinner. Okay, that's a broken thing that I was thinking about previously, especially with my broken stuttering speech. Dedicated wham! I don't know. Let's do that. Grab our spinner and be all spinny-tastic with the star-shaped thing in the middle. Come on, why can't it have a Triforce symbol like the upgraded versions of it in Hyrule Warriors? We're the weakest link we can be. Let's become a wolf so we can take care of Mr. Poe. Come on down, my friend, so I can do that. And also, do that. Rip into your shreddings, or whatever. Grab the Poe's soul, that's one of two, and you remember number 2 is in that big central room with the big pendulum thing. Well, not really a pendulum, the thing in the center that we had to twist around. There's a stamp in this chest, and his name is Mr. T. That's cool. And look at that, we're past 1,000 rupees. See, our wallet upgrade is very fun for us. We don't need to have Dom, because I was mentioning that you could have been here way sooner. We got a couple Helma Swords, and one singular Armos in here. It's starting to activate now that we've gotten close to him. I was thinking I wouldn't do damage to the Helma Sword there. Yeah, the Helma Swords are kind of more impedimentingly than the Armos, because it's kind of just on his own time. I mean, yeah, he goes berserk if you take him down, so yeah. Let's be strategic, take these guys down. I'm gonna do a victory pose, because I was playing the victory music. But the Armos isn't dead, so no victory poses yet. And it may be hard to believe and weird in a situation as this, but we do actually need to make use of the Helma Sword's helmets. There's a reason for them being in this room. Imagine if there was like a hard mode where they didn't appear and you had to do something else. So what will we do? They're not really in range where we need to be. That's the boss key chest right there, obviously. So let us eat some lettuce. This episode might go slightly above 30 minutes, so well. I think last episode might be a little shorter, I don't know. I don't think it's going to be below 25 minutes because here I was underestimating episode 32 being less than 25, but it was at the standard 28.5 minutes, pretty much. So here we go. Let's place you guys on the lower ones. Always making the camera go crazy. You're not quite on the pressure plate. Why does the camera go crazy so much? It's like been happening in every temple. In the Forest Temple, yeah. On the stairs in the Lake Pit Temple, I don't really remember if there was a moment in the Goron Mines, but pretty much every temple has had something like this. Well, dungeon, because Goron Mines wasn't a temple. So let's grab the thing. Don't press the A button unless you drop it. And yes, it actually counts as enough to put as a pressure plate thing. Yeah, there are pots around, but you can't grab them with a claw shot because that will only lead to destruction. It might be slightly beyond the 30-minute point right now, especially with me stuttering and messing up with my gameplay abilities. Yep, it's so specific I have to lay this thing down, but... Here, how about this? I'm going to go ahead and start doing my outro as we grab the boss key. Until next time on The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, where we finish the Temple of Time dungeon, defeating the boss and returning Dom back home as well, don't toast yourself.